welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. Thank you so much for watching. I'm laughing at my own joke, I'm laughing at my own title. It's actually Trevor's joke. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please check out our website, nextjuice.com. Click the support button and help us to keep this channel going and growing together. If you like any of the shows that you see here, that really helps us out. Otherwise, this channel wouldn't exist without these people from the last 30 days. So thank you, my loves. I really appreciate you all so much, especially our monthly sponsors. That really helps me out to be prepared and kind of plan ahead for where we can go and grow in the future. So I see Trevor over on YouTube first comment to the broadcast. He says, "Oh my God, she actually titled this." And I did. Why is my ear wet? The reason is because I use this wireless microphone when I broadcast here from my computer. It's really helpful when I go over and do my yoga, which I'll do in just a few minutes. And it'll start to like fall out of my ear and I'll look at it, it's like wet. Is it earwax? It seems wet. It's not like waxy buildup like sometimes I get on my headphones. It's like slick wetness. I'm like, so I was on Twitch last night. Same, you can find links to everything on my website if you go to nextjuice.com and click the contact button. You'll see links everywhere. So you can follow me. Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope is where I go live most regularly. I am a live streamer. We're live every single day with positive, engaging content, and we're trying to grow this network to be live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so I said that on my Twitch broadcast last night, and Trevor said, "You know what? You should title one of your broadcasts, 'Why is my ear wet?'" Brent, thank you for the super juice. Brent sending super hearts on Periscope. He was there. Trevor with the super juice, official super juice because it's orange and awesome. I love it. Thank you, Trevor. They were both there on Twitch. They were hanging out with me for what was the most boring broadcast of all time. But it was way less boring because they actually hung out with me for that. I also forgot to say this in my last video, which was a book review on this book, Accountability Now by Mark. Oh, that's the back of the book and it's upside down. Accountability Now, Living the 10 Principles of Leadership by Mark Sasser. I meant to say that I read a new book every single week, and if you want to sign up for my book reviews, you can do that on the website, nextjuice.com, right on the homepage. And then this is my next book, Conscious Capitalism by John Mackey, who's the CEO of Whole Foods, and Raj Sisodia. I'm not exactly sure who he is just yet. I just started it. I'm literally on page 11, but that's just because of the introduction and stuff. So stay tuned for a review on that. I posted a picture on my Instagram page too with the title and authors if you want to check it out. And now I'll check my Periscope comments. So first comment is Janae. She says, "OMG, I love that. It's hair gel. It's not hair gel, Joe. I don't have any hair gel. No, yesterday I had not showered. I can't really decide if I showered today or not. So I showered right before I went to bed at like 6:30 in the morning. So it seems like I showered today, but at the same time, it kind of feels like that was yesterday, so it's very confusing. Scotty B, how are you? Hey Ken, why is my ear wet? Jay, no one knows. No one knows. How are you, Joe? My favorite Joe. I haven't seen you in a bit. Michael and Eric, thank you for inviting your followers, sharing on Twitter, and retweeting this out. I love you guys. I'm off to bed, but I came in because I had to see the title. All right, Trevor, thank you so much. You did it. So proud of this title, friends. You get super high stress for the title. Wow, thank you so much. Never a boring broadcast. Thank you, Brent. Thank you, thank you. My life is complete. That was, well, now Trevor can die happy because the "Why is my ear wet" title. Initial says, "I'm so late." You're not so late. We've only been live for 5 minutes. Wet dog ear? Wait, ew, that's disgusting. That's showering today. Okay, I like it, Janae. I like it. Thank you for inviting your followers and sharing on Twitter as well. And Trevor, you guys are the best. Okay, let's do some yoga. So, disclaimer time. I am a certified Hatha yoga teacher. However, I can't see you, I can't hear you, I can't really tell, what you like, what you don't like, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. So I'm not really teaching. I'm just going to be doing my yoga practice. You might hear me describe some things as I go through it, just out of habit. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat and I'll ask you, or I'll try to answer as best as I can. Oh, you're asking me if a dog licked my ear. I promise you no dogs licked my ear. It's dry, and then I put this Bluetooth microphone in, and over time it becomes wet. And I remembered to make this title that because after my last broadcast, I took it out of my ear, and sure enough, it was wet. And I was like, oh yeah, I've got to use that title. Why is my ear wet? So here it is. Hey Johnny. Why is my ear wet? Jayfish, nobody knows. Nobody knows. It could be earwax. We're not really sure. I also decided that the Bluetooth is putting weird kind of frequency into my brain waves, and it's making my brain is like leaking out through my ear. Hi, Kyle. Kyle says he doesn't let things bother him. I love that attitude, Kyle. Awesome. Good. I'm glad. I'm really glad to hear that. Drink up. Yes, I'm drinking water so I can hydrate my ears. What's this about juicy ear ear juice? That's disgusting. So if you have questions about yoga, feel free to ask. Don't do anything that causes you pain. Don't do anything that makes existing pain any worse. And don't do anything that you don't want to do. Don't do anything that your body doesn't feel like it wants to do it. If it's like, no, just don't do it. Anytime you want, you can sit down, you can lay down. You don't even have to do any yoga with me here tonight if you don't want. Maybe it'll just inspire you to get moving, get up on your feet. Even if you just stand up right now. If you've been sitting most of the day, just stand up. Just stand up, stretch your head back maybe a little bit. You don't have to drop it all the way back. But so many of us were looking down at our phones for so long. And what that does, let me put my hair up so you can see my neck, because my neck does it too. Alex! Привет! Mój drug! Как дела? Hello! Let's see here. And I don't really do yoga on Periscope so much anymore, but that gave me the idea to start going live on YouTube and Periscope at the same time again. So that's what we're doing. So if you guys ever want to search through, my YouTube channel is much better to search through because it has all my book reviews, all my yoga videos, and they don't disappear after 500 of them, which happens on Periscope. So we're looking down at our phones, right? And it pulls our head forward. You see this? It gives me like a little bit of a hunchback. I'm looking down. So when we can lift ourselves up nice and tall, and even still, because I've done that so much throughout my life from books and phones and computers and everything, even still, my head is kind of forward carried. So what can help that a little bit is to drop my head back. Now you don't have to go this far if it doesn't feel good for you. It feels really, really good for me. And what this does is this is focusing on my cervical curve. So the curve in the cervical part of my spine. And this is the part between my skull and my ribs. Then the part there by your ribs is the thoracic part of your spine, and then below the ribs there, below the ribs is your lumbar spine and sacrum. So you can see the curves. Hopefully I have somewhat of a cervical curve here. So this should curve in. The ribs naturally cause it to curve out a bit, and then the lumbar curves in a bit as well. You don't have to hyperextend any of that, but when you're standing up nice and tall, that's what a healthy, normal, typical spine would look like. Thanks for inviting Alex, Eric, and Alex. Thank you for the super juice. Johnny said, nope, just lay down. Hydration of the ear is key to living. Your Bluetooth is giving you a wet willy. See, Web. I actually gave Ed 2 wet willies on Twitch the other day for money. Lou said he would send me money if I gave him a double wet willy, so I did it. Actually, no, I didn't do 2. No, I only did 1. It was supposed to be 2, but I failed. Привет. Johnny, thank you for the super juice. I appreciate you. So the way I normally start out is with sun salutations, which starts out actually on the mat. Look, we made it to the yoga mat for once. And starts out in mountain pose. So just like we were just doing, just standing up nice and tall. Don't worry about the name of it. It's called Tadasana. Don't worry about that. Just stand up tall. And then I'm going to flow through this. So if you want to jump over to the Next Juice YouTube channel and watch my video where I teach the sun salutations broken down step by step by step, you can do that. I do them a little differently all the time. Sometimes I do lunges. Sometimes I just go straight back into plank. So it's kind of always changing up. So I'm going to do that now. And for a normal flow, I would do 5 of these. So let's see if we can get through 5 together here. Moving with the breath. That's one. And that's two. Moving with your breath. Three. I am going to come check on the comments after the next two rounds. My ear is definitely wet. This microphone feels like it wants to fall out. Last one. Mm, so good. Whew, I love you. All right. Tax write-off? I'm not sure what you mean. Kai Wolf, thank you for the super juice, chocolatey and delicious. DJ Cripple, thank you for the super hearts. Aussie author says, hello, neck juice, like a vampire. It's actually today, it's ear juice. Juicy ears going on today. Fabe! Yes, Fabe is here. You guys, did you see our newest content creator over on Periscope? His name is Fabe. He just joined the broadcast, The Real Fabe, and he raps the comments. And that's going to be every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. He did his first ever episode on the channel tonight. That was his season premiere. So thanks for everybody who supported him in that. Hey, Super Fro, I'm doing good. How are you? Someone said my shadow is very seductive, and I'm realizing that I do probably have this light pointing right at me too much. I've come for the moist lobes. I don't have any good rap for that. I was gonna try, but I remembered that that's your job, and I'm really not good at that. Okay. Welcome. You've come to the right place. It was fun. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Um, hey, Trolley Coley. Oh, good deal. I'm in time for a sleep scope. Coley, that's supposed to be our little secret. If you don't know what she's talking about, there was this one time a couple weeks ago where I was meditating on Twitch at the end of our yoga practice, and I may or may not have fallen asleep for 37 minutes on stream for the first time ever in my life. And it was very jarring. It was a really weird feeling. Like I woke up, I felt like I was still asleep, and I was like, oh my god, am I alive right now? Oh my god, how long was I asleep for? Oh my god, try to act cool, try to act normal. It was really weird. Super weird. Um, I had Skittles today, still love them all equally. You did? Skittles advertising. Thank you to Skittles for being the sponsor of Next Juice. Juicy Skittles. Yeah, it was pretty bad. You think the shadow's okay? Oh, it is super shadowy. Hang on. This will not do. How's that? Oh, hang on. It's kind of pulling on the wire a little bit there. A little closer. I'm still shadowy. Damn, I suck at lighting. I don't understand how lighting works, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, and you can see the you can see the light on top of all of that. That's whatever. I feel like it's all dark over here now. Anyway, I'm rich, TSQ. Actually, February I only made like $2,000 for the entire month. That isn't even barely enough to pay my own bills, let alone 14 content creators on my channel. So I'm not rich. Yeah, but we've gotten a lot of super hearts. I'm super grateful for all the super hearts that we've gotten. So let's see, 61 million super hearts is $40,260, which has been since June 21st of 2017. So that's in a year and 9 months. So if we were to divide that monthly, that would be what, 21 months? That's about $2,000 a month, which most people probably can't really live off of, depending on how. Oh, thank you, TSQ, for the super hearts. I appreciate that. Which most people probably can't live off of, but we're working on it. And we get sponsorships on the website. That helps a lot. These are the people from the last 30 days. That really, really helps. This was our 4th month in a row with no match day sponsor, so that's really hurting us. But, you know, I'm grateful for everything that we do get. Aussie author, thank you for the super hearts. I am doing yoga. Yeah, we just did 5 sun salutations. Caught up with the comments. Why is this person not banned yet? Can I actually moderate on my own YouTube? It doesn't look like I can actually block this person, so that's really great. Someone's being very rude on my YouTube channel right now, so I'm just trying to deal with that. Sorry. Thank you, Eric, for those super hearts. Periscope is much easier. All right. So let me jump in here. Here we go. Cool. And, okay, cool. Handled. There we go. Sorry, guys. Moderation fail. All right. If you want to be a moderator, if you send 20 bucks to the website, boom, you become a moderator on all my platforms. Quiet in New Jersey tonight. It's snowing there, right? Actually, it's raining. Last I checked, it was actually rain. It's supposed to snow, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And now we're going to do 3 sun salutations a little bit more challenging. So if you want to, if you're doing this at home and you want to just do what we were just doing, great. If you want to add in the hops a little bit, just make sure that you're being really bouncy in your joints so that you're not, you know, you don't want to like jump back and be really stiff because that can hurt your joints and just hurt you in general. So as you land, you want to be absorbing with your elbows, shoulders, knees. You want to be really kind of like picture your body like a shock absorber. We're going to be doing chair pose instead of mountain pose for the first pose, which looks like this. We're going to be doing warrior 1 in the middle of our downward facing dog. So we'll do warrior 1 on both sides. Warrior 1, let me switch my cameras here. Is going to have your feet like this. So your front foot is pointing all the way out to the side, and your back foot is at 45-degree angles, is at a 45-degree angle, which just means that it's not all the way out to the side like that, and it's not all the way forward like that either. Instead, it's at a 45-degree angle. Right knee will be bent over the right ankle, and you'll twist your ribs over that front leg and lift the arms up into the air for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Just to kind of give you guys the heads up on what's happening here. Thank you for the love, TSQ. I appreciate that. Times Square. Ooh, are you in New York City? I started reading Positivity after you recommended it. It's good. Yes, Kai, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you like it. I'm so glad. If you do shadow yoga, you can finally train ninjas. Oh my God, such a good point. Such a good point. If you are a ninja, watch and learn. need a little sip of water there. I don't know if you guys heard my breath get trapped in my throat there on one of those downward dogs. Hello, Katie. Losing my breath here, a little bit warm in here. Last one. Do you ever get that feeling where you can't get a deep breath in? Feels weird. Oh, hey. Backflip, Todd. No backflip for you. Stretch my neck a bit. All right, last one. Oh, baby. That's good stuff. My shadow. I don't know what's going on with the shadow. Leland's. I was just doing some. Katie. I was just doing some sun salutation. What's going on with you? My ear is wet. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about here with the wet ear thing. Can you see it? Not really. The part that goes in my ear is like all shiny and wet. Okay, now that I wiped it off, does it look different? I feel like you really can't tell, but I can feel it. My ear is moist. Okay. Now we'll do triangle pose, Trikonasana, making triangles with our body. To the right side first. switching sides. If you have any questions, just let me know. Whew. And we'll do revolved triangle. Wait, I see a comment. Let me check in. Whoa. I just blocked that person over on YouTube too. That's funny. Hi, Sue. Ooh, I'm out of practice. I need to practice more frequently. I think I haven't practiced since, when did I get back from West Palm? I think I practiced on Thursday. What's today, Sunday? Yes, I skipped a day. I like to do every other day, but here we are. Better late than never. So now revolve triangle, which is a more challenging balance pose. Extended side angle pose. Utthita Parshvakonasana. Whew, and to the other side. Oh, do some forward folds while we're here. I'll check in with comments in a bit. haven't checked in with comments in a minute. I'll come over so you don't feel like I'm neglecting you. Did you hear the buffalo come? Response to wet ear. Greetings from Seattle, Washington area. Did I hear the buffalo come? I don't know what that means. You've tried every pose? Oh, Jay, nice! Even the headstand. Be careful with that one. Thanks, True Love 007. Do you follow Steph Taylor Live and Wolf Puppy? Those are two Seattle broadcasters. Also, Indoor Smokers and The Dab Spot. They all live out in Washington. I think Katie Bean 420 is out there too. All right, so let's do a balance pose, a one-legged balance pose. Balance on our head, now we balance on our legs. Okay, so much for balancing. To the other side. At least we're getting a nice stretch. Flexibility is more my strength on the yoga mat than balance. But every day we come to our mat with a new body and new strengths. Sometimes we're a little bit more off balance. And sometimes we're nice and solid. There we go. We got one side. Okay. We'll do one more balancing pose on the leg, and then we'll move down onto the earth. You have a lot of back pain from weightlifting. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so some of these postures may or may not feel good to you. The main movements of the spine are either axial rotation, so when we twist our spine, and then there's also flexion when we're rounding the spine, that. And then there's extension when we open up the chest and the belly. And this extension is what we get least of all, and I find really helps with a lot of people's back pain, as long as they do it in a comfortable and protected way, in a safe way. So when you do a back bend, you want to imagine something's pulling from the top center of your head, lifting you up and back, so that you're creating space, and so that you're not crunching and pinching the spine, the discs, the nerves. It also can depend, like sometimes people will have sciatic pain in their butt and kind of SI joint, sacroiliac joint, and down the leg. And sometimes the pose for that doesn't really seem intuitive, but it's to stretch this outer edge of the hip through poses like pigeon pose or reclined pigeon pose, or like that balancing pose I was just doing, which is like a tree variation, Vrikshasana variation. So let's try another balancing pose here, if you like, and if it feels good for you, and if your doctor doesn't say not to do it. Other side. I need to kind of point myself at you better if I'm going to be pointing my toe at you. Much wobblier on my right leg today. Oh, yes. All right, let's work down onto the mat. Yeah, balance. Oh wow, we've been live for quite a while. All right, let's try to power through this. Oh, sorry. That moment you get hiccups. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. Wake up. Oh. Actually, I should do the stiffer side first. I can hear the rain outside. Unless it's just my wet ear. Ooh. Oh yeah, that felt so good. Whew. Did you hear that? Hmm. Little chiropractic adjustment going on here. All right, let's meditate, shall we? You can hear the moisture from. I was gonna say that. I was like, maybe I'm just hearing rain because my ear is wet. Did I say that? I might have said that. Hi, Matt. Yoga Matt in the house. The money on the side is the money that we've gotten over the last 30 days. Thank you, Brent. Thank you, Matt. All right, so it's meditation time. Some people find this to be the most difficult part of the yoga practice. The guy who said I get paid to sleep is really gonna love this part. So, let me actually use a different phone for my timer since I got Periscope comments on my normal phone. This way I don't fall asleep. So today we're going to be meditating on the same thing we've been using for the past, I would say, month or so, which is about creativity. So you think this is big money for a month? Our entire month of February, we made $2,000, this is my full-time job. I work on this like at least probably 10 hours a day. So I don't find that to be good money at all. I find that to be unsustainable and a bit scary. So I'm sorry that you're struggling so much financially. I read a lot of books about business if you want to learn more about how you can make more money. I also wrote a book about how to make money on Periscope if you'd like to try live streaming. It is not the easiest thing, but you can buy my stuff if you want at nextjuice.com by clicking shop, and that will help me to make more than $2,000 in March, which would be really awesome because that's like just enough to barely pay my bills, not enough to pay the other 14 people that I have broadcasting on this channel. So we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. We have savings for this very reason. I believe in the vision. All right, so we're going to start out by relaxing our body. I'm going to lay down on my mat when I'm ready. Just have to set my alarm here. Okay, we got it. So we're going to start out by relaxing our body, scanning head to toe, relaxing every single muscle. We're going to then take some deep breaths, and this is going to help to really ground you down into the whatever surface you're laying on and really help you to just let go. Make sure you take the breath down into your belly and all the way up to the top of your ribs, and then exhale from the top of the ribs down through the belly. Big deep breaths in and out. Hey, Linda. Good morning, Bjorn. How are you? And then you're going to focus on creativity. How can you be creative? How can you be creative about new income streams and new income sources? How can you make money in a creative new way? How can you address the problems you have right now in your life in a creative way? And that's going to help me out a lot, and hopefully it'll help you guys as well. Why is my ear wet? I don't know. I don't know. I have a microphone that I use in my ear, and when I take it out, it's always wet. I don't know why. So that's the title. I said it on Twitch last night when I was live, and Trevor told me that I should use it as my title next, so that's what I did. And now for my favorite part, and what I need a lot when my mind is racing like it has been today, and even during this broadcast. So the goal isn't to have no thoughts. You're going to have thoughts. The average person has something like 1,000 or 10, I think it's 1,000 thoughts a day, and all of these different things are going to be vying for your attention. But when you meditate on a regular basis, hopefully daily, then you will learn how to control your attention and how to choose what you focus your attention on and be more intentional about your thoughts and get better control and a better handle over that. It'll really change your life in so many aspects of your life. And this way, your mind isn't controlling you and isn't really just, kind of moving around to different things, whatever it wants to, but instead you're in control of it. The tiny printers, what is that? What do you do with that? Congratulations on your new business. I hope it does well. Strawberry. All right. Oops, did I forget my phone? Where did I put it? Is it on there? Maybe I should have been focusing my attention on where I was putting my phone. Oh, there it is. Here you are, my pretty. All right, so we will be done with the meditation in 15 minutes, and we're going to use an alarm so that we do not fall asleep. And even if you didn't do the rest of the yoga, I encourage you to try this part of the practice at the very least, because I find this to be one of the most beneficial parts. Yes, the asana and movement practice helps with balance and strength and flexibility, but the meditation helps with the mind, which is the source of all of our behaviors, all of our actions, and all of our words, which are really so, so, so powerful. Your mind is very powerful. Take good care of it. Finish where you're at in your meditation, asking yourself how you can be creative. And if you'd like to continue meditating, you can feel free to do that. Whenever you're ready, you'll begin bringing movements into your body. Small movements that gradually get larger, taking your time to come out of your meditative state. It'll take more time to come out the deeper that you go. Eventually, if you're laying down, you'll come rolling onto one side. Connecting with your breath. And when you're ready, we'll gently press ourselves up to seated to close the practice. Bringing our hands together at heart center. Just give yourself one last little stretch by turning the fingertips down. Lifting your heart, lifting your head. Okay, then bring the fingertips back up. Deep breath in. Exhale, bringing the chin towards the chest. Honor yourself. And then inhale, head up. Exhale, namaste. The divine light in me recognizes and honors the divine light in you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'm glad my microphone didn't die in this process. That makes me happy. Hello, May Henry. Put my socks back on. I'm kind of cold. And I'll check in with your comments. What do we got? Oop, I can't scroll. Here we go. Sonam, hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Matt. Oh, wow. I really need to get a new phone. This screen drives me so crazy. And it only does it when I'm live. Hello, Glumsy. How are you? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you. I didn't fall asleep. The 15 minutes are up. Good night, Franco. No, I wasn't sleeping. That's called meditation. Send her super hearts that'll wake her up. Passed out or fell asleep taking a break. No, it's just meditation, guys. No good. I gotta try to get a hold of Ed somehow. Is she asleep? No. Is she okay? Yes. No, I'm not asleep. That's all the comments. A-Train, hello. Thanks for inviting your followers to watch me sleep. Salvatore said, shh, 15 minutes, no music. You don't want music because that is going to just keep stimulating your brain. So meditation, a big benefit of that is that you're giving your nervous system a break. Silent meditation is the most beneficial meditation. And if you never have silence in your world, it can be really challenging to just have silence. But it's really, really, really good for you. I missed the yoga, but I'm in for this. I'll call you if you fall asleep. You're an art designer and screen printer. Okay, why is it called tiny printers? You hate me, Deb? It says yoga right in the title. And we're right on time for meditation anyway. So thank you to everyone who sent super hearts in this broadcast. DJ Cripple, over 3,000 super hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to our top contributor, Mr. Trevor, who also came up with the title, Why is My Ear Wet? Thank you, Brent, for 2,000 super hearts. Thank you, Kai. Hello, Danny, over on YouTube. Thank you, Times Square. Thank you, Alex Man. Thank you, Johnny. And thank you, Bill, for the super love. I'm going to be live again. I'm not exactly sure when. I'm pretty hungry. I'm going to need at least a little bowl of cereal to get me through. But I am going to be going live while I list my books on eBay. So it might be kind of boring, but I was like thinking, okay, how can I be creative? And I decided that anyone who can guess the exact number of pages are in the book that I have, because sometimes what's online isn't always correct, will get 10% off if anyone wants to buy my books. So I have a bunch of them. There's a lot of work I have to do on that. So I'm going to go grab a snack and I'm going to come back live. I won't be on YouTube. I'll just be on Periscope unless I want to do it on Twitch. I can go and do it on Periscope. Um, yeah. So I'll be live on Periscope to list my eBay books. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Whatever. Let's just do it. Let's not overthink it. Hey, Charlene. So I will see you guys hopefully in, I don't know, sometime in the next hour or so. Jason, hello. And hello, adventurer. Hi, Nick. And I'll see you guys on the next juice. This has been A Moment in Time with Taylor. I feel amazing. I love yoga. Thanks, Jason. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to be back to list some books on eBay, so if you want to buy them, come hang out. Or if you don't want to buy them, just come hang out because we're going to have some fun. Bye!